Okay, we're going to look at the lattice method of multiplication. Why lattice method? Well, if you look at this picture here, this is called a lattice fence. And when you do the lattice method of multiplication, when you finish, it will look a little bit like this. Personally, if I had to learn one method only, I would learn the lattice method. It works for everything and cuts down the chances of making silly mistakes. Anyway, let's have a look at it. I'm going to do the same multiplication questions as I did on the other two videos. The one on traditional multiplication and the one on the grid method. Now I suggest you get a pen and a piece of paper and follow along with this as I do it. It'll make it easier to understand. So we're going to start with 28 times 4, and we write it like this, 28 times 4. And then we draw a box, and that box we're going to split into a column for the 2, a column for the 8, and the row is for the 4. And then we put the diagonals in like this, and now we're set up. So the first thing, 4 times 8 is 32. So we put the 3 in here and the 2 here, and that's our 32. And then we do 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8, so we put a 0 in the top one and an 8 in the bottom. Now we look at these diagonal channels. So in this channel, I have a 2. In this channel, I've got a 3 plus 8, which is 11. So I put down the 1 and carry the 1 into the next channel. And in this channel, I've got a 0 plus a 1, which is 1. So my answer is 112. This might look a bit strange, but once you've done 2 or 3 of them, it is so easy and super quick. Let's do another one. So let's do 37 times 9. Write it the same way, 37 times 9. Draw a box, split the box so there's a column for the 3, a column for the 7, and the row is for the 9. And then draw the diagonals, and now we're set up. Literally, this takes you seconds once you've done a few of these. Using our 9 times table, 9 times 7 is 63, which we write like this, and 9 times 3 is 27, which we write like this. Now we add up in the channels. So here, this channel has a 3, so we write 3. This channel has a 6 plus a 7, which is 13, so we write down the 3 and carry the 1 into the next column. And then 2 plus 1 is 3, so our answer is 333. Okay, if you need some practice, stop the video and do some practice and check it on a calculator. Or you can go to effectiveeducation.online in the multiplication and division section, and you can practice as much as you want. Now let's do another one a little bit more complex. All right, let's do 274 times 8. So again, we write it like this, and we draw a box. And the box has to be a bit longer this time, because we need a column for the 2, a column for the 7, a column for the 4, and a row for the 8. And then we draw the diagonals, and this time there's 3 diagonals. Now we're set up. We have the 8 times table, 8 4s are 32, 8 7s are 56, 8 2s are 16. Now we add up in the channels. So in this channel, we have a 2. In this channel, we've got a 3 plus a 6, which is 9. In this channel, 5 plus 6, which is 11, so 1 and carry the 1 into the next channel, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So our answer is 2192. So basically, we did exactly the same as the last 2 examples, but with an extra column. Let's do another one. 366 times 7, which we write like this. We do a box, a column for the 3, a column for the 6, a column for the other 6, the row for the 7, and then 3 diagonals. Now we're set up. We need the 7 times table. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 3 is 21. Add up the channels. In this channel, there's a 2. In this channel, there's a 4 plus a 2, which is 6. In this channel, there's a 4 plus a 1, which is 5. And in this channel, there's a 2. So our answer is 2562. If you need practice, stop the video, go on effectiveeducation.online, go to the multiplication section, and you can practice as much as you need. Or just make some up, do them on a piece of paper and check your answers on a calculator. All right, a little bit more complex, 35 times 43, which we write like this. So we need a square. We need a column for the 3 and a column for the 5. And we need a row for the 4 and a row for the 3. And then we draw the diagonals in each box. 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonals. Now we're set up. We need the 4 times table. 4 5s are 20. 4 3s are 12. Now we need the 3 times table. 3 5s are 15. 3 3s are 9, so we put a 0 and a 9. Now we add them up in the channels. This channel's got a 5. This channel's got a 0, a 1 and a 9, which adds up to 10. So put down the 0, carry the 1 into the next channel. 1 plus 2 is 5. And this final channel's got a 1, so 1505. Again, with practice, you can do these in seconds. Next one, 89 times 74. Write it like this. Draw a box, a column for the 8, a column for the 9, a row for the 7, a row for the 4, and then draw in the 4 diagonals. Now we're set. We'll need the 7 times table and the 4 times table. 7 9s are 63, 7 8s are 56, 4 9s are 36, and 4 8s are 32. In this channel, we have a 6. In this channel, we've got a 3 plus a 3 plus a 2, which is 8. In this channel, we've got a 6 plus a 6, which is 12, plus a 3, which is 15. So 5 carry the 1 into the next channel. 5 plus 1 is 6, so our answer is 6,586. All right, let's get a little bit more complex. Let's do 275 times 93. Write it down like this. Draw the box. We've got 3 columns, 1 for the 2, 1 for the 7, 1 for the 5, 2 rows, 1 for the 9, 1 for the 3. We've got 6 diagonals this time. Draw them in, and then we are good to go. This is exactly the same as we've been doing. We've just added a column. We need the 9 in the 3 times tables. 9 5s are 45, 9 7s are 63, 9 2s are 18. Now we do the 3 5s are 15, 3 7s are 21, and 3 2s are 6. We put a 0 and a 6. In this channel we have a 5. In this channel we've got a 5 plus a 1 plus a 1, which is 7. And then in this channel we've got a 4 plus a 3 plus a 2 plus a 6, which is 15. So 5 and then carry the 1 into the next channel. You can write it anywhere that works for you. So now we've got a 1 plus an 8 plus a 6, which is also 15. So put down the 5, carry the 1 into the next channel. 1 plus 1 is 2. So our answer is 25,575. All right, straight into the next one, 27.5 times 9.3. So I've got the same digits, but I've got 2 decimals. So this is easy peasy. Ignore the decimals and just do exactly what we did there, and we will end up with 25575. Now we have to put the decimals back in. So if we look at 27.5, we've got 1 digit after the decimal point. If we look at 9.3, we've got another digit after the decimal point. So 2 digits after the decimal point. So there should be 2 digits after the decimal point on our answer. So our answer is 255.75. Easy peasy. There's loads of interactive practice questions and examples on effectiveeducation.online in the multiplication section. Last two, 13.6 times 43. Ignore the decimal point. Do 136 times 43. Draw our box, draw our diagonals. We need a column for the 1, column for the 3, column for the 6, a row for the 4, and a row for the 3. 4 times table, 4 6s are 24, 4 3s are 12, 4 1s are 4, so we put 0 4. 3 6s are 18, 3 3s are 9, so 0 9. And 3 1s are 3, so 0 3. In the first channel, we have an 8. In the next channel, we've got a 9 and a 1 and a 4, which is 14. So put down the 4, carry the 1 into the next channel. We've got a 1, a 3, a 2, and a 2, so that's 8. And then in the next channel, we've got a 4 and a 1, which is 5. And in the last channel, we have a 0. So we've got 5, 8, 4, 8. We go back to our original 13.6 times 43. There's 1 digit after the decimal point, so there should be 1 digit after the decimal point on our answer. So the answer is 584.8. And the last one I'm going to run through very quickly, 2.76 times 8.7. Ignore the decimal points, so 276 times 87. We need our box. We need 3 columns, 2 rows. Put the diagonals in. The 8 times table, the 7 times table. 8 6s are 48. 8 7s are 56, 8 2s are 16, 7 6s are 42, 7 7s are 49, 7 2s are 14. Add up in the channels. This has got a 2, this has got a 9, a 4, and an 8. So 9 and 4 is 13, plus 8 is 21. So 1 carry the 2 into the next channel. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 4 is 10, plus another 6 is 16, plus another 4 is 20. So put down the 0, carry the 2 into the next channel. 2 plus 1 plus 6 plus 5 is 14. 4 carry the 1 into the next channel. 1 plus 1 is 2, so 24012. Look at our original 2.76 times 8.7. There's 1, 2, 3 digits after the decimal point. There should be 3 digits in our answer, so our answer is 24.012. Once you can do this, it takes seconds to do problems like this. There's loads of interactive practice questions and examples you can do on effectiveeducation.online in the multiplication and division section. Thank you.